Welcome to the next installment of the Madison Wine Exchange video blog. And this week I'm very fortunate enough to be sitting down with Bob McGinn, who is representative of Ferrari Carrano, one of the most famous vineyards and wineries coming out of California right now. Everyone's very excited about these. Bob, what do we have in front of us here?
Ted, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Of course, we love having you, bud.
Thank you. We have Fumé Blanc, Chardonnay, our current releases. We have Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and our top-of-the-line Bordeaux blend, Tresor.
Very nice. Now, I just learned something today that I did not know. You guys are all estate-owned.
That's correct. We own all the grapes, all the vines.
That's an extreme rarity in California these days.
It takes a lot of money, and very fortunately, our owners are well capitalized.
Well, today, the one thing I'm very excited about, and I think all of you will be very excited as well, is the release of the 2007 Cabernet Sauvignon. You think we can take a quick look at that, see what it's all about?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
We're very fortunate that 2007 was just reviewed very, very favorably as a vintage in the Wine Spectator. We're very happy with the review. We believe the quality is equally good, both in Napa and Sonoma. We have nice full-bodied Cabernet flavor. We mix it with a little Malbec, a little Cabernet Franc, kind of round it out a bit. But it has a good, strong body, nice long finish to it. And we achieve this really by growing most of this Cabernet between 300 and 900 feet up on the mountains surrounding Alexander Valley. What we find is that Sonoma is very, very fertile, and that doesn't lend toward making great wine. You really want the vines to be stressed the way they are in Napa or Bordeaux, and the only way we can achieve that is really being on the hillside. So
now, when you say stressed, what are you talking? Because sometimes people will hear that and say, okay, what are we talking about with stressed vines?
Wines are like people. Stress brings out the better characteristics. When we talk about stress, we mean lack of water, lack of nutrients. So that if the vines are on the bench land, a lot of winemakers refer to them as having happy feet. They're always wet. They never have to stroke. You get big berries. Big berries make for thinner wine. Smaller berries, tighter berries, the grape skin to juice proportion is much greater. You end up with a much more flavorful, much more concentrated wine. That's what we have here.
And this thing, I mean, it's a lot of blackberries, but there's a lot of blueberry note in there, and there seems to be a lot of toffee and cocoa flavors that kind of well up on you towards the end there.
Exactly.
But it's extremely well balanced, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe that what we've worked out now is that this wine's going to be $20 on the shelf.
For you, well, yes, that's correct.
That's an insane little deal. Well, Bob, thank you very much for coming by, and thank you for consistently making amazing wines and representing these wonderful brands. And, buddy, thank you so much for coming.
Ted, thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
All right. Enjoy.